decent. You know, it was good in most people's eyes, but I feel like I left some plays out there I could have made, definitely. So I think I could have had a better year.
What will your emphasis be this spring?
I'm just working on my tackling, good technique. You know, I missed a handful of tackles last year. I could work in that area, getting quicker feet, just getting better in the secondary. We got a lot of new faces in the secondary, so trying to get camaraderie there and be a better secondary this year.
Do you consider yourself a starting cornerback now? Do you think that's your job, or do you think do you consider yourself competing for that job?
On the depth chart right now is me and Israel outside at corner, but I'm sure it's still going to be a competition. When we got good recruits coming in. That's one thing Muschamp and T-Rob talk about. They recruit, and there's always going to be a competition. So I never really look at it as a lock-in. Just as a case, I want to go harder each and every day. So I got to look at it like I'm competing.
How long have you and Israel known each other?
We met each other probably like 2 months before I came in. So
on a recruiting visit, or like?
Yeah, on a recruit. Well, he was already up here, and I came up for a spring practice. That's when I met him.
Yeah, and y'all were pretty close buddies, right?
Yeah, they're like my brother. Yeah.
How did that friendship develop? Why do you think you grew so close?
Well, number one, we in the same position room, so we seen each other each and every day. And he's my roommate, so it just grew that we always together. You'll never see him without me, and vice versa.
How much time do y'all spend together during the day?
All the time.
All day?
Unless we're in class, and we don't got the same classes, so that's about the only time that we not together.
How much do you talk football and about the future and what the two of you could do as a kind of combo here?
We talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's mostly our conversation, talking about the future, how great we can be, and we push each other on and off the field. So I hear he going to work out, I'm working out. He hear I'm working out, he coming with me. So it's like that.
How great do you think y'all can be?
I think we could be two of the best corners in the nation. And that's our expectations. That should be every corner in the nation. Expectation to be the best. So that's what we're shooting for.
How much has Muschamp or T-Rob or whoever conveyed to you guys that we need to be able to play press when we want to have the kind of defense we want? Is that something that they talk to you about? Yeah,
that's really been a point of emphasis since we were getting recruited. They wanted to recruit long guys like they had at Florida, guys like Quincy, Jalen they had on the outside, and they played a lot of man-to-man coverage. So that's one of the things you got to be able to do to be a good corner and to have a good defense. So they always made it a point of emphasis.
Do you expect to play more man with you two guys this year?
Yeah, I do.
What have you learned from your dad?
I learned a lot from him, but more so off the field, just ins and out of the football business and how things go, because he was in it for a long time. He played in the league for 12, 13 years.
Right.
So it's just a lot of information he gives me off the field that I feel is more valuable than any of the lessons on the field.
On the field, is there anything, how much shop do y'all talk in terms of he was a wide receiver for so long and you're a cornerback? Does he try to get you into that headspace in terms of what a wide receiver really doesn't like? Do y'all have that type of conversations?
Yeah, sometimes, not much, because I got T-Rob. He played DB. He been having a lot of success with DBs that play in the league. So he really pretty much leaves that job to T-Rob. He does give me a few pointers, like wide receivers don't like hands on them. Learning different route combinations when two go out, one coming in, stuff like that.
What would your personal goal be this year?
My personal goal, just to have a good season all overall. Now, I don't really think too much of personal accolades. I'm just thinking as a team right now, establishing ourselves as one of the best teams in the SEC. That's my goal.
Do you have a favorite football memory from Dad growing up?
Favorite football memory?
Maybe a favorite NFL memory when he was playing? How old were you when he
when he was playing, probably my favorite NFL memory was, I think I was like 7 or 8. He took me to the Falcons facility. He just brought me through a day of how things go in the NFL. It's just crazy because when you get to college, it's pretty much the same thing besides going to school and class.
How much did that benefit you growing up, obviously being around the game so much and the access that you had given what your dad did?
I think it benefited me a lot. Just approaching everything with a business-like mindset, taking everything serious.
How much of a leadership role do you want to play this year?
I don't really focus on that. I just want to do what the coaches want me to do. In the secondary, we got, like I said, a lot of new faces. RJ, Israel, we all showed that we could play at this level. So I don't really look at myself as a leader of the secondary or the leader of the defense. I feel like we all just going to hold each other accountable and try to be the best secondary that we can.
when you hear Steven Montag say that you could be the next Patrick Peterson, and you were making that kind of statement when you came in right away, what does that mean? Do you feel pressure there, or do you care about any of that?
Well, it was kind of funny because that's the corner I look up to, Patrick Peterson. Try to model my game after him, but I don't feel like it's any pressure. My dad always told me just be the best player you can be.